Alexander the Great was born in Pella, the capital of the Kingdom of Macedon, in 356 BCE. This ancient city, rich in history and culture, was the perfect backdrop for the birth of a future legend. His father was King Philip II, a strong and ambitious ruler. Philip was known for his military prowess and strategic mind, qualities that he would pass on to his son. His mother was Olympias, a proud and intelligent woman. Olympias was deeply spiritual and believed in the divine destiny of her son, often telling young Alexander that he was destined for greatness. Alexander was a bright and curious child. From a young age, he showed a keen interest in learning and was tutored by some of the greatest minds of his time, including the philosopher Aristotle. He loved to read, ride horses, and learn about the world around him. His education was not just limited to books. He was also taught the arts of war and leadership. Legends say that Alexander was able to tame a wild horse named Bucephalus, a feat that impressed even the most experienced horsemen. This horse would become his loyal companion in many battles to come. Alexander grew up surrounded by the warrior culture of Macedon. The fierce and disciplined environment shaped his character and prepared him for the challenges ahead. He trained in swordsmanship, archery, and strategy. His rigorous training regimen ensured that he was not only physically strong, but also mentally sharp. He dreamed of one day leading his father's army to victory. His ambitions were fueled by the stories of heroes and conquerors that he grew up hearing. Little did he know, his destiny held far grander conquests. Alexander's future would see him not just leading an army, but creating one of the largest empires the world had ever seen, stretching from Greece to Egypt and into the heart of Asia. When Alexander was 13 years old, his father, King Philip II of Macedon, invited the famous philosopher Aristotle to be his tutor. This decision would profoundly shape the future of the young prince. Aristotle was one of the most brilliant minds of his time, a polymath who made significant contributions to many fields of knowledge. He taught Alexander about philosophy, logic, science, and literature, covering a wide range of subjects that would prepare him for leadership. Aristotle instilled in Alexander a love of learning and a thirst for knowledge, encouraging him to explore the world with an inquisitive mind. He encouraged Alexander to think critically, question everything, and strive for excellence in all that he did. This method of teaching fostered a deep intellectual curiosity in Alexander. Aristotle's teachings would shape Alexander's worldview and influence his decisions as a ruler. The lessons in ethics, politics, and science provided a foundation for his future conquests and governance. Under Aristotle's guidance, Alexander developed into a well-rounded individual. He was not only a skilled warrior, but also a thoughtful and intelligent young man, capable of deep philosophical thought. He was not only a skilled warrior, but also a thoughtful and intelligent young man. His education under Aristotle made him appreciate the value of knowledge and wisdom. Aristotle's teachings stayed with Alexander throughout his life, guiding his actions and shaping his legacy. The influence of his mentor was evident in his strategic decisions, his approach to leadership, and his enduring quest for knowledge. At the age of 20, Alexander became king after his father's death. His father, King Philip II of Macedon, had laid the groundwork for a powerful and unified kingdom, but it was Alexander who would take it to unprecedented heights. He quickly proved himself to be a brilliant military commander. His early campaigns against the Thracians and the Illyrians showcased his tactical genius and his ability to inspire his troops. He led his army to victory over the Persian Empire, conquering lands from Greece to India. His conquests included the decisive battles of Issus and Gaugamela, where he demonstrated his strategic brilliance. Alexander's military genius was undeniable. He was not only a fearless warrior, but also a visionary leader who could see the bigger picture in the chaos of battle. He was a master strategist and tactician, able to outmaneuver and outwit his opponents. His use of the phalanx formation and his innovative siege techniques were revolutionary. He inspired his soldiers with his courage, charisma, and unwavering determination. His ability to lead from the front and share in the hardships of his men earned him their undying loyalty. For over 13 years, Alexander never lost a battle. His undefeated streak is a testament to his unparalleled leadership and the effectiveness of his military strategies. He was always outnumbered, often outmaneuvered, yet his strategic brilliance and his army's unwavering loyalty brought him victory time and again. His ability to adapt to different combat situations and terrains was extraordinary. His name became synonymous with military prowess, making him a legend in his own time. Alexander's legacy endures not just in the annals of history, but in the very fabric of military strategy and leadership.